Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well this morning. Hey, Coach Vasquez. So, want to make sure everything is good, sound is good, because we have some inquisitive children to play for this morning. Hi, Latoya. Hey, Sushi. Yeah, they should be coming in a few minutes. I just wanted to talk to you guys prior to. Hey, Dapper. Somewhere in the woods. Hi. Yes, we are praying for the children. Joyous beginnings, divine beginnings. I love that joyous beginnings. So I am Ladies Palo Santo. As soon as we know, we do have Miss Sloan's children coming in. And this time, hey, Carrie. This time we have several classes coming in and listening. Not just now, but also at 11:30 this morning. So we have a few. The children are coming in. So the kids do have some questions. How's the lighting? How's it sound? Zariah. Mic sounds good. Hold up. How's my lighting? Hi, Lavette. How are you? Jay Ginger, welcome in. Grand Rising, Divine Beginnings, everyone. I'm like, please share out the live. Grandmom's up and going. Yes, our breathing cadence, they will want to know as well. So we're going to teach them how to breathe this morning as well. Everyone comfortable? Yes, so this is real life. Thank you. Thank you, coach. This is real life sound bath. Okay, I am a full-time caregiver to my grandmother. Um, and we have these set up the way that we do so that you can learn to focus when there is not always just calm and quiet around you. Yep, she's in the restroom right now. Hold on one second. And then those little rascals are outside. Hi, Zariah. Yeah, so, and then the little ones are outside right now. The littles. Good morning, Grandma. It's not time to get up yet, okay? You're welcome. She said, good morning. Yeah, the littles are outside. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Master Yoda. Impart lessons you will, but inspire you must. We got to get them in the house. Hey. All right, guys. So welcome in, welcome in. How did the bird sound? We're gonna go with birds this morning. Hey, Andy. So the young ones had questions. Lots and lots of questions. It's a good one for the chaps. Okay. So let's go ahead and set our intentions for the day. Intentions are what you intend on achieving for today. So, like, my intentions are to provide a healing and safe environment for you all to learn whatever lessons are meant for me to learn today. My intentions are to make sure that I stop. I stop and take a breath and just be in the moment a few times today and not let the beauty of the day pass me by. I will later, but not while the kids are here. That'll just give them too many questions, Latoya. And I'll get those out this week. I have to go get ink. I have to go get ink so that I can print out labels and get out crystal sent out today. Hi, Miss Sloan's class. How are you? Give me one moment. Let me go get the boys and bring them in the house. Hey, come on. Okay, go lay down. So welcome in. Go lay down. Yes, welcome in Miss Sloan, welcome in her students and the sixth graders from a school up in North Carolina. So everybody, make sure we keep the atmosphere nice and beautiful and peaceful for the kids. And I have some questions that they have for me that I'm going to answer. What is a sound bath? How do you play them? Am I playing songs? Can a sound bath help me? Can you see me and what I'm playing? And how big is the bowl? So my biggest bowl is this bad boy. And as you can see, it's quite large. And that one is your root. And that note is C. But each one of these bowls have a note and a color assigned to them. All right. And then the smallest one I have is this one. And this is the crown. This is your crown. So you want to know, can I show you how I play it? So it's like a percussion instrument, except you use a mallet. These are crystal mallets. You also have ones that are felt. As you can hear, that kind of gives you like a rough tone. And then you have a rubber mallet. You hit it like that and go like this around the edge. And it makes the noise. It makes the frequency come out. This one is a note of B. And it has the color purple attached to it. Now there are different kinds of bowls. These are crystal bowls that I play. But this is a Tibetan singing bowl. And this one is made of brass. Same premise. It's very small though, as you can see. This one's really, really tiny. So as I'm playing them, they're actually on the floor and they're sitting on rubber mallets. I mean, like rubber little stands that look like this. And they're on the floor. And then that gives the sound. We brought Mr. Russell and Miss Izzo's class in. Good. Well, welcome to all classes. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Mika. This is Elysium. Good morning, pineapple. Let's see. Can we show you how to take deep breaths? Why did I decide to do sound baths? How long have I been playing? And do I teach lessons to kids and adults how to play? The answer to that is yes, I do teach classes. I teach them virtually and in person. And yes, I do travel. How long have I been playing? I have been playing the sound bowls for about 2 years now. What made me decide to do sound baths? That's a little complicated to actually answer. I don't think that I chose the sound. I don't think that that I chose the bowls. The bowls chose me. I've always been musically inclined. I've always loved music and have always had the gift of being able to play music by ear. And I do play several instruments. I'm not as fluid with them as I am with the bowls because, you know, practice makes perfect. But I have been drawn to playing strings, the clarinet, and what I mean by strings, I mean like the cello, the violin, the viola. Um, Never played the bass, but violin. Piano, I tinker around with the piano. Um, and the clarinet. And once you learn how to play like a clarinet, you can kind of transmute all of that over to other ones, especially when they have a reed in them. So that made it easy for me to be able to play a saxophone at one point in time and just play around with it. But my my chosen instruments were the clarinet and the viola. So I played those in high school band and in school. I hear you all have some testing going on. So someone asks, what are they good for? Sound baths actually help you out with test anxiety and dealing with a little bit of sadness and a lot of emotional things as well. Am I playing songs? Not particular songs. I play what are called vibrations, right? So each one of the bowls has a frequency. And I will go into everything into depth in a moment because I did have everything written out because you guys made me do my homework. And as Miss Sloan said, the word of the month is integrity. So I want to make sure that I'm giving you all the answers and holding up my integrity and showing give you guys the right answers and not just something that, you know, I'm making up or anything like that. How do I play them? Um, as I showed you, I'll use this big one right here. You take your mallet, you hold it like this, and that gets it going. A lot of people go like that. Me, I don't really use the tap and play method. This is a sacral. The color is orange. And as you can hear, it gets very, very loud. You can change the pitch of it by how you hold the mallet on there and also by how hard you hold the mallet up against the bowl. So I'm grazing it very lightly. But the more pressure I put on the mallet, the louder it gets. And as you can see, this continues playing for a while. How long it continues to play is based off of the quality of the crystal of the bowl, right? Sacral is the note of D, and it has the color orange associated with it. Now, whenever you get into, because we are limited with time, I'm not going to get into the physiology and all of the nerdy stuff. But I am going to go ahead and start answering your questions that I have prepared right here. So yes, I am reading. What is a sound bath? I want you to imagine yourself. Hi, Mrs. Izzo's class. Thank you for joining. It is definitely my pleasure to host you all this morning. So, imagine laying down with your eyes closed while relaxing to music, right? And as that music fills the room, this music is not music that has beats or lyrics, but it's actually peaceful sounds. Like you hear in the background right now, you hear water and nature playing, birds. Because a lot of people, whenever they do sound baths, okay, whenever they do sound baths, They're usually outside or they're in a room that is kind of really quiet, and you will hear something called an ambient sound, which is what this is. And it helps you kind of focus on something other than the bowl that I'm playing, right? But the peaceful sounds like the crystal bowls, they have gongs, we also have chimes, and then the nature light tones, right? That's a sound bath. So imagine being in a bath, but instead of water, you're bathed in sound, okay? And a sound bath is definitely a type of meditation that uses the sounds or frequencies to help calm your mind and body. You don't need to do anything. All you have to do is just listen and relax and breathe. And like I said, it can be done in a quiet room at home or in a group setting like you are in class in a peaceful place. So it is going to require a little bit of focus on your part, right? As I've been told, you guys are in the testing season. So, how does this help you emotionally when you're feeling sad, angry, maybe overwhelmed? It helps calm those big emotions, right? The peaceful sounds can slow your heart rate, and they actually do. And they help you breathe more deeply, which in turn makes you feel more balanced and peaceful inside. And then physically, your body actually holds tension whenever you're stressed. So your shoulders may feel tight, you might have a little bit of headache, your tummy may feel a little, a little off, especially when it's time for, stuff that you are, I guess, that you've been preparing for all year, right? These tests. I know what you're going through because I too am in school right now, except I'm going to school to be a doctor. And all of my tests come out in papers that I have to write. Can you imagine having to write a 15-page paper every week? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But you guys can do this, okay? And I'm quite sure that you all will be able to, find a type of sound bath or some type of music or something that'll help you be able to focus and do very well with these tests that you guys have coming up. I have faith that you guys are going to do amazing in your testing, okay? So, everybody has vibrations, okay? And because we all hold vibrations, the vibrations from the sound help your muscles relax, and it helps your breathing slow down, and then your whole body in turn starts to feel lighter. And it's sort of like taking a nap without sleeping, right? Now, mentally, your brain is busy and it might feel like you got a whole bunch of thoughts going all at once, right? Schools, friends, chores, worries, you know, a sound bath actually helps quiet that storm by giving your brain a break. The sounds guide your thoughts into stillness, which can help you focus better and feel clearer afterwards. How does it work? Like I said, everything in the world has a vibration, including you, right? So whenever certain sounds are played, your body naturally matches the rhythm and the peaceful rhythm. And whenever your song comes on and all of a sudden you start dancing and everybody starts dancing like right now, what is that? That boots on the ground, everybody's popping a fan. That's because that vibration has everybody popping fans. Yes, I know about boots on the ground, guys, okay? I am a shaman. I'm not in the world with you guys. Um, but your body naturally begins to match that rhythm. And this actually has a term called entrainment, right? It's like your mind and body are tuning into that peaceful station of the sound bath. So your body actually matches the rhythm or matches the flow of the music. Why is it good for kids and not just adults? Because it helps you sleep better, makes you feel less stressed or worried, can help you concentrate at school, which is why Miss Sloan thought that this would be amazing for you all. It helps you feel more relaxed and healthy. It may even lift your mood and help you feel more positive. So it's like a sound bath will give your body a bubble bath, cleansing it and feeling calm and refreshing. So as I already showed you, you all asked about how. to play the bowls. I already showed you how to play the bowls. Now we're going to show you how to breathe. I want to make sure I don't miss any of your questions, so I'm pulling up. Okay, so we covered that. Now we're going to do the breathing. If you can, everybody just close your eyes. If you can't close your eyes, then look at a focal point in the room, right? Something on your desk, look up at the ceiling, look at your teacher, or look at something that has your focus that you can focus on, and then soften your gaze, right? So you'll see me like this. And then where we're going to breathe is right here from our diaphragm. Okay, this is your diaphragm right here, right under your rib cage. If you put your hand right there and go like this, you'll feel like it's like that. That's your diaphragm. That's where you actually start breathing. It helps push your lungs up, the air up. And we're going to fill up our lungs with as much oxygen as we can. The breathing cadence that we're going to do is you're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4, hold it 2, 3, 4, and release 2, 3, 4. So it's the 4, 4, 4 cadence. All right. So we're going to breathe in through our nose, hold it, release. All right, let's do it again. Breathe in, hold it, 4, release. And it should put you in kind of like a calmer state, because what we're doing is we are regulating our heart rate to calm down. I want you to practice this whenever you guys are doing your practice tests, or whenever you are feeling a little stressed out, right? I want you to, instead of reacting, I want you to just practice breathing first, and then getting your centering thoughts. All right? So right now, we're all together, and we're going to breathe together. And I'm going to start with our lower chakras, okay? Chakras are your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your grounding, which is your root. All right? So imagine that we're outside and we're standing in a field, okay? And your feet are firmly planted on the ground, and you can feel the wind of the air just surrounding you, the warmth of the sun on your skin. And you don't have to have your eyes closed, but you can just be in the moment. All right? And the first thing we're going to do is imagine a red light. That red light is going to come from the Earth's core, and it's going to connect you with everything around you. Because remember, everything has a vibration, including you. And this is your root. Imagine that red light coming up, encircling you from your feet, going all the way up to your waist. You're going to take a deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Release. Now that red light's going to move up to your waist and at your belly button and below. And this is your sacral. And the color has turned into a beautiful orange. Now breathe. Hold it. Release. Now that orange light is now going to move up to our solar plexus, which is our belly button up to our rib cage. most of you have seen Doctor Strange. And this is connecting you with something that's inside of your brain called your pineal gland. Helps you open up your imagination and your creativity. Take a deep breath. Release. And that color is indigo. Now that is finally going to move up to our crown. And that color is purple. And now that we have all of our chakras open, you're going to take a deep breath in and out. Now I'm going to play for you, so let the frequencies carry you where they may and enjoy this, okay? When it's time for you to come back, I will tell you to bring your awareness back to the forefront, and then you will open your eyes and take a stretch, all right? Enjoy. Don't be surprised if you hear some drums, because drums are also part of this, okay? Take a deep breath in. is what we call a sound bath. And I hope you all enjoyed it this morning. Thank you, Mr. Russell's class, for joining in. I am so proud of you guys. You all made it to the end of the school year. You all are doing amazing. And you all are going to do fantastic with these tests, okay? And thank you all for joining. And what we do after we're finished is we give thanks in the way we give thanks. And we just say namaste, ashe, and amen. And then that is how we do a sound bath. Oh, anytime, Mrs. Izzo. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining us. And I am going to continue on for the adults. But I will see you guys again at 11:30. Mrs. Sloan's class, her next class is at 11:30. I will see you guys bright and on time at that time as well. But it has definitely been my pleasure hosting you all this morning. And yes, you can have lessons if you choose to do so. You can go on my website. Well, your parents can go on the website and sign you all up if you'd like to take lessons or even have an individual session. Alrighty. Thank you all. Sloan, just let me know whenever you guys sign out. Just text. Have an amazing day, guys. And remember, in a world full of negativity, to choose love and love on purpose. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. I love being able to to reach the kids. Oh, thank you. If y'all don't know that, working with children is definitely has always been a passion of mine. In fact, I started my career working with kids, but in residential psychiatric facility way. So I used to do behavioral modification. So yeah, thank you, chat, for being supportive of the kids and making this a beautiful experience for them. Good. And I hope you guys learned something too. We can all learn stuff every day, right? And I was so nervous. I'm not even going to front. Very nervous. Kids are hard. They're critics, okay? They're hard. Hard to play for, hard to keep their attention. But I love it because you could feel their energy. It's so exciting, right? I don't know if you guys felt it, but I felt it. Like, it was just like, they didn't know what to expect. So that excitement and, to be a kid again. So how's everyone doing this morning? Daddy, you got to leave? Okay. Love you. Be safe. Yeah, everybody's inner child is still there, right? Good, because I feel happy. I have to tell her my pleasure. All right, adults, you guys ready? I'm going to switch up the tone. We're going to go back to let me go open up the doors for the boys because Jules just came over and he's like this. Y'all can hear. I'll be right back. Okay. Come on, baby. No, because you always being disrespectful. That was Miles playing the bowl. She been acting different since she got into her season at work. He did. He hicked the heck out of that bowl. He was like, I'm here. So there we go. You ready? All right. Let's talk about it, guys. Somebody's third eye is blocked in your throat. Who's having some communication issues? That third eye is not playing like it was earlier. And it's struggling to play with your throat. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out the tuning forks. You guys okay with that? Yay. Okay, so we're gonna do the tuning forks. I'm gonna start from the crown and go down to the root. Alrighty, 172 hertz. Let me know if you can hear it. I feel it. Okay. Mine or yours? I'm going to go down to our third eye. It's a 221 hertz. Now, if we were doing Reiki in person, those of you who will be meeting with me in person, later this year, I will have these with me. It is, I see it. Somebody's third eye was blocked, so I'm going to play this one 3 more times. We're going to do 6, okay? Just breathe normally through all of these, okay? Again, this is indigo, and it's 221. Now we're going to go down to our throat, which is blue. And this is a 141 hertz. This bad boy is going all the way up through my arm. Like literally, I can feel it, the vibration going all the way up. I know for a fact that on my side right here has been really tight. So I go like this. You had to warm up your cinnamon roll. You just had to tell everybody you had a cinnamon roll. Now I gotta go get a cinnamon roll. Yeah, it's like almost instantaneous. The muscle just relaxes, especially whenever I like apply it directly on the muscle. And I can just feel it going across both, like bilaterally, it's going like this. Feeling much better on my side. Now we're going to go to the high heart, which would be about in this area right up in here. Right? The color is purple. I mean, pink. Yes, you are. 272. I ain't have to say it like that, but you know what I mean. Like, you're the first person that actually aligned with these. Okay, country, I got you. And those of you who have crystals that are coming your way, I have to go get ink today. So after this 11:30 class that I do with the kids, I'll be going out to get ink, and we'll get them wrapped up and sent out to you before the end of the week, okay? Now we're going to the regular heart right here, 136. You can see crystals anytime. I have plenty of them. They're all around me right now, waiting for you guys to grab them. And I have appointments available, guys. After I get these orders out, maybe next week I'll show some, but I'll do them on here. You felt the heart? I'm going to hit it again now. There you go. But I do have an order that I will be placing. Now we're going to go down to the solar plexus. I have some other new pieces coming in, but I got to get these that are already ordered out first before I show any more. This one's a 126 solar plexus, yellow. Okay, Evelyn. Yeah, like I said, all of them have to go. I have to clean house. Hold on. Mr. Miles is walking past. You can lay down. Bless you. They are big personalities. That's all I have to say. Now we're going to move down to our sacral. This is a 210 hertz. Again, the color is orange. Good. Just let me know. It's like a 30-minute session, crystal session, but it ends up being much longer than that 30 minutes because we end up having a conversation. And that's how a crystal consultation goes. We end up having a conversation and figure out what's going on. And then the crystals actually talk to me. They tell me what you need based off of what you're going through in this moment. So sometimes the ones that you really, really, really like because they're pretty are not the ones that your body actually needs. But then when you see them, it's almost like you imprint on them. It'll be like, ooh, yeah, I need that one. And all of a sudden you just have like a connection with that. People in the chat who've had them, who've had a session with me, can tell you. Hey, Latoya's dog. And now we're going to go down to the root. This 210 is really like, I'm feeling it. I just wanted to hit it again. And then you have a list of what crystals you would need in particular to help you through this phase of life, right? And whether you get them through me or someone else, at least you know which ones that you actually need. Now, if you happen to be out somewhere shopping and we have that established, communication, means of communication, and you're like, hey, Meek, I'm at the shop and I'm about to get these crystals. Can you look at them for me? If I'm available, I'll FaceTime with you and let you know, hey, look, yeah, that's a good one, or no, that's not really real. But the key to everything is that, like I told the kids, everything has a vibration. So the crystals actually have frequencies too. And they should actually, you should feel it. You'll see me go like this a lot with my crystals, and I'm like this. Or you see me fiddling with one that I need in particular on my wrist. So now we're at our root. This is a 194. That one was hitting for me. I need to go ground. I have this excitement energy that I picked up from the kids. I forgot to tell them to make sure they drink some water. have three in your scrub pockets right now? That's what I'm talking about, Missy. Keep them with me all the time. I have mine right here. How many of you guys have seen Sinners? We're going to talk about that, okay? And I'm going to hit this root one more time. Look, I was just talking. I think I was on the phone with Energy. Or no, it may have been Diamond and J2. And I was like, I need to go see it again. But I did pre-order it. I purchased it, right? So I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but there is one particular part, and I don't think that it would actually be, it is a movie that just came out, and it's like, everybody is talking about the movie centers, and they're like making their thing, and if you go to see it, just make sure you go to see it and not look at it as a vampire movie. Look at it from your spiritual eye. Look at it from a spiritual aspect. Look at it from here, right? Or here. Um, and you'll see it in a different light. So the only part that I'm going to talk about is something called a mojo bag, right? I keep one on me all the time for protection. And actually, Country Fried has one coming to him, right? And all it is a little bag, and sometimes it has some herbs in it. I keep mine with a different kind of a root bark. Um, for some reason, I can never say the name of it, but I can tell you about it later because I have it in my bag. But it's for prosperity and abundance. And I have it in a little green bag. And inside of there, I have crystals, right? And I keep those crystals in there. And that's all I'm going to talk about for that. So just so you know, but or you'll hear me talk about like booby crystals, right? The crystals that you keep right here on your person. The only reason why I'm saying that is because most of us have bras, and you can stick them in your bras and they can stay there, or in your pockets. You have your palm stones. Your palm stones are also things that keep you kind of calm and whenever you need them, right? During extreme stress, or if you feel, if you're wearing crystals on your bracelets, a lot of us get a little dismayed sometimes when they break. Sometimes they break through wear and tear, like my pre-night right now is starting to look a little raggedy because I keep taking them on and off, and the strings in them will pop. Yeah, we're talking crystals. Diamond, you brought up the subject about the crystals, so. But like I have golden healer pre-night. This is garnet. I always have a clear quartz, golden healer, and turquoise. And for the longest time, I would not wear my turquoise because it looked like it was going to pop, right? But whenever you wear your crystal bracelets, if you're out and about and then all of a sudden it pops, and just for no reason, like I've had it happen. I was on a photo shoot actually in North Carolina about 2 years ago for my school, and my labradorite bracelet just popped. Crystals went everywhere. And I felt someone's energy in the room was a little off, right? And what was wild was one person went to go help me gather them up, and it's a white guy, and he was very calm in nature, and he was like, "Oh, let me help you get these," and I said, and at first I was like, "No, no, 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 I got them," but his energy was calm, and I knew that once I gathered them up, that I was going to take them home and restrain them after I cleansed them, but I ended up putting them in a mojo bag. And that bag is just a bag full of crystals that I keep for protection. So if you do have, a bracelet and it pops, know that it served its purpose and protected you from someone. And in that moment, I had someone that was not, I guess, kind of looking at me with a side eye. I'll put it that way. And what does a bag look like? Um, let's imagine something like this, but small, that ties up like that. So it'd be about that small. And you could keep it in your pocket. Sometimes people put them in their pocketbook. Mine stays in my pocketbook for the most part, or my book bag. And I know when I'm on the cruise, don't judge me, y'all, okay? My green bag, the one for prosperity and for an abundance, I usually have that on me whenever I am playing the slots. Yeah, don't judge me. But let's just say I've come home with money every time. Not saying it's because of the bag, but I just feel like I just know I listen to my intuition with stuff like that. Okay, this for entertainment purposes only. All right. But just remember, whatever intentions you put into it, that's what it'll do for you. Some people, for love. Don't judge me. Don't judge me with my pocketbook. Okay. It's my purse, my handbag. But usually I have I do carry a pocketbook. Oh, what time is it? I gotta get grandmom ready. Guys, this morning was fun. Thank you all for being here and being supportive and stuff, and keeping the chat safe for the kids. And I hope you guys learned a little something something as well. And I do have some availability for the week and the weekend. You may not see it on the schedule, but just schedule the next available one. Put in the notes. Hey, look, I would like to see you on this day. If you have availability, let me know, and we could work around it. Good. Thank you, guys. Let us give thanks in the way we give thanks. Namaste, Ashe, and Amen. Alrighty. I'll see you guys. If you come back at 11:30, mods, if you are available, I will need Riri. I thought I saw you in here. I love it over here. It boosted mine too, sweets. It really did. Yes, so mote it be, so be it as it is. 11:30 today, I'll be going on again playing for the inclusion class. So it won't be very long. I'll only be on for about 15 minutes with them. But yeah, just to get them calm and ready and centered for their testing. Oh, good. Good, good, good. As long as you was listening, you receiving the frequency, that's all that matters. And then we can listen to it again later, right? Okay, Zen. I'll send out a text. And if not, then I can have my backup, and I could be on my backup trying to mod as well. All right. I'll see you guys definitely in the morning. Today is Tuesday. Yeah. Taco Tuesday. Hope you guys had a safe Cinco de Mayo. All right, guys. Remember, in a world full of negativity, choose love, love on purpose. Let me go get Bird ready for her day. All right. You think so? Ree, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you about what I'm doing outside of this, because it might be something that you can use for your grandkids. Something I'm doing right now is for kids. So I'm really excited about it. And I'll make sure you get a copy of it. Actually inspired by Patrick, but Jay to the Donna gave me the idea. She said, "You know what you need to do? You need to do this." And I'm like, "You know what? I do." And it's done, but I'm just in the process of publishing it right now. So self-publishing is not easy, guys, but it will be done. So, oh, when is it due? Jay always got the moves. Congratulations. I'm just waiting on Alana to tell me that she's pregnant with our girl. I think she'll stop it too. If she's like her mom, then she should be getting ready to have another one again soon. Because they are like 18 months apart. Not even that long apart. 13 months apart. Whatever it was. Oh, you're going to have a little Capricorn baby. That's exciting. Congratulations. I love you guys too, guys. Let me go ahead and go. We're at 11 minutes. 1 hour and 11 minutes. Gotta run. Love you.